Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Matthew and today we are doing an 8-month check-in with the iPhone 16 Pro in black titanium with 256GB. After a month of real-world use, daily wear and tear, and a few updates, is it still worth it in mid-2025? Let's find out. Wow, it's been a long time. The last time we had a chat was somewhere 5 months ago when I was in Ghana. Well, I'm back in Finland for the past 4 months and a lot has happened. I'm moving to a small new apartment to start all over again. And also I was able to build a community and also CapCut calls around the same community. If you use CapCut to edit, I'll leave a link down there below. You can check it out. And lastly, I got my heart broken by a cute girl. Well, that part is a lie. Nothing really happened. Anyway, today's video is about the iPhone 16 Pro, which I've been using it for the past 8 months. And we're going to start with the battery life, and this is where things are interesting. After 8 months of daily using it as my primary phone, my battery percentage is sitting at 93%, which is pretty good in my opinion. Drop a comment down below if you think so. I usually keep the charge limit at 90%, which usually lasts me somewhere 6 to 7 hours before I need to charge again. Charging is still pretty fast. It takes just few minutes to get me around 20% battery. And talking of battery life, the heating management is still decent, though it does warm up when using the camera or having video calls for long periods. This usually pauses the charging until the phone returns to a normal temperature. And guess what? It happened a lot when I was in Ghana, but only few times in Finland. Probably because of the weather, as it is cold in Finland and pretty hot in Ghana. And it's midsummer, middle of summer in Finland, and they call it Juhannus. It's a holiday. So this weekend, people are going to be visiting family in the village and also in these cottages and all that. They'll be meeting and having fun. So whoever you see in town, it's likely that the person don't want to be around friends and family, or the person is just lonely or alone, or the person just decided just to stay over. So it's going to be really quiet in town. I'll be taking you guys out today. And when you look at the weather outside, it looks like it's going to rain. The weather also shows 80% of rain. I hope and hope and hope it doesn't rain because I'll be doing my workouts today outdoors. It's been a while we went over there. So I'm going to go there with a friend. I'm going to meet a friend. And I still don't have my car. So I'm going to use the metro system and also the bus system, using the bus ticket, as you guys been seeing in the vlog. So yeah, I'll be taking you guys along and we'll be talking more about the iPhone 16 Pro. And before I hit outdoors, I just want to put this out there. We are in the middle of the year. It's June, right? It is not too late to start whatever you want to start. And when you start now, you can still achieve whatever you want to achieve, or you can get closer to it. So I just want to put this out there. Start now. It's never too late. We still have 6 months till the end of the year. All right, guys, see you on the other side. Just when I stepped outdoors, it started raining. Anyway, I'm not going to give any excuse. I've been sitting on this video for quite some time now. Hey, let's talk about the camera performance of this phone. Guess what? Anytime I'm in town with my friends and they want to take pictures or videos, they end up using my phone. That should tell you something about the camera performance of this very phone. The iPhone 16 Pro takes mobile photography to the next level. It features a powerful triple camera system with better sensors for clearer, more detailed photos. We have the main camera, which is wide. It has variable focal length of 24mm and 48mm, and is also equipped with powerful 48 megapixel sensor. I tend to use this camera a lot for my daily use. And next is the ultra wide camera, which has been upgraded to 48 megapixels with a focal length of 13mm. This is really good if you want to get closer to the object you want to shoot. I hardly use this in my daily life. And next we have the telephoto camera. It also has a focal length of 120mm. With this, I use it more when it comes to portrait shots, as you can get detailed depth effects. Now what you see on the screen, all the photos were taken in RAW, giving me more detailed and dynamic range. This makes it easier to edit professionally in apps like Lightroom, offering better shadow and highlight recovery. However, it does result in larger file sizes, so you need to be careful of that. For video, the iPhone 16 Pro records smoothly and professionally with 4K quality, improved HDR, and strong stabilization. Whether you're shooting a quick clip or a cinematic scene, the iPhone 16 Pro, in my opinion, handles it with ease.
Always had a way to make it work and find another route.
And now about 4K 120 frames per second. It's really a great feature introduced by Apple, but guess what? I've never used that before. I've been using this phone for the past 8 months, but I've not seen myself using it. When it comes to slow motion, the highest I go is 60 frames per second, and I mostly edit in 24 frames per second timeline. Putting 60 frames per second is quite enough, so that got me thinking, is 120 frames per second really necessary? Anyway, it's a great feature. And I'm in city center now at my friend's place. We'll be heading towards the gym. Since it's raining outdoors, we cannot really do outdoor gym, which I was looking forward to that. But yeah, no excuses. We'll still hit the gym and we're going to do it indoors. And we're going to continue on that side. Now the log profile. So far, I've used it twice. I've used it as a B camera for my other channel. And my main camera is G8.5, which I'm shooting on now. And so far, it's been holding up pretty good. You can really see the difference when I use the log and I grade in Final Cut Pro. Guess what? We're in the gym now and we're getting back workout. And later on, we'll be doing some biceps and I'll be taking you guys along. Apple ProRes log is one of the best features ever introduced for mobile phones. It allows you to capture more detail in the lightest and darkest part of an image, giving you more options to edit and adjust the look of the image later in post. An important factor to keep in mind when working with them is Apple log files are flat, desaturated, and quite large in size. So we just finished working out and guess what? The sun is so out now. That's Finland for you. You can never predict the weather. Anyway, let's talk about the new camera button that Apple wants us to call it camera control. So far, I barely use that very camera button that they want us to call camera control. So in my opinion, it's not really a game changer. If you don't have it, it's not that a big deal. So now we're trying to get some food and guess what? It is raining outside. Like, that's Finland for you. The weather keeps changing from one to the other. It was so sunny just a few minutes ago and it was cloudy and now it is raining. Anyway, we'll continue on this side. And now let's talk about the design and build quality. The phone still feels super solid. I went with the black titanium finish and currently on iOS 18.5. And honestly, it's holding up way better than I expected. I've been using a morphed case and for the first time ever, no screen protector. And yeah, there are few tiny scratches on the screen. You can see them in bright daylight, especially outdoors, but at night, you would never notice even with the brightness all the way up. One-hand usage of the iPhone 16 Pro feels not entirely comfortable as the changes in the screen size. It is manageable with one hand for most everyday tasks. And now one of the features that I'm so in love with when it comes to the iPhone 16 Pro is the audio mix feature. This, I use it almost all the time. Anytime I want to post something quick somewhere, Instagram stories and all that, and I want to clean up my audio, I use the one that comes with the camera. Just like what you're hearing now, I'm outdoors when you can see I'm behind the street, and now you're listening with the audio that comes straight with the iPhone, and you can judge it for yourself when it comes to the studio and also all the settings that have it. It's pretty clean, pretty straightforward, and this I'm so in love with. This function removes background noise and focuses on the voice, making it sound as if it were recorded in a studio. All right, we're back home, back again, back to the same place, and let's do some talking. It looks like this very season, feel like we were not able to get summer. The weather is pretty terrible, but anyway, enough of the complaining. We need to be grateful. Let's talk about my final thought. So with this phone, I would buy it again if I have to. Maybe I'm just an Apple fan, or maybe not. So when it comes to the iPhone 16 Pro, it has all the fundamentals that I need when it comes to phone. It has good camera, beautiful display, and also pretty good battery life, and also log profile that it comes with. You know, now I can easily use this as my B camera. Some places you are not allowed to go with your cameras, and mostly when you see these big cameras that you hold it, they think you're professional. Just like what happened to me in the UK. I think it was train station. I was stopped using my camera, and I ended up using the phone to record. So this would be a great B camera, in my opinion. However, if you're from 14 and 15, I would advise you to just hold on, wait for the next drop or probably the next 2 drops. So it will be pretty good, big jump for you. But if you're from 13 or earlier, then I would advise you to go for the 16. It's great. It still holds up. You're still going to enjoy it. All right, guys, that'll be all for today. Catch you in the next one. Peace.